Balance. I believe that balance is truly about looking at every aspect of your life and to see how you can place it in balance. Years ago, I think it was at Kate's house in Fayetteville, the message that came through, the transmission that came through from Adirondack and the council was about balance. And they stood up and stood on one foot for, I don't know, it couldn't have been more than a minute or two, but it would seem like 5 when you're watching me standing balanced on one foot, or Adirondack. And it was empowering. And Adirondack said then that we should balance for 5 minutes a day on one foot and then the other. And if you can't do that, to just work up to it and have a chair handy and maybe put pillows around. And if your muscles and your bones feel stressed, then breathe into that and don't hurt yourself, and be safe on your bones and muscles, and ask that if you're going beyond safety, that the universe comes in and interrupts the energy and pulls you away somewhere else with ease and grace, like the telephone rings or the radio comes on or the dryer stops or whatever. But I think it's time to invoke that balance. So I'm going to balance for as long as I can. I've got a chair here, and I'm going to balance and to see how that feels. And I'll decide on whether I leave this camera up or not, because I think I'm going to be silent. So we'll see what it looks like behind me. These are some prayer feathers. People ask what's behind me. Those are some prayer feathers, and that is one of Deb DeLisi's drawings, paintings, art pieces. So I'm going to unplug my headset so I can talk with you. An adventure. Don't you like a good adventure? So first I'm going to stand right here and let you watch my hand, okay? So then if you get hurt or if somebody's in pain, so what we're going to do is first we're going to center our energy, and we're going to find our place of balance. Not leaning to the back, not leaning to the front. See if you can bend your knees just a little bit. Point your feet, if it's at all possible, straight forward. And rest a little bit like on the balls of your feet. And bend your knees and pull your buttocks in. So it is rested kind of under your rib cage, on top, balanced in the center on top of your hip bones, right where your hips meet, go down to your thighs. And just breathe into that for just a minute. Feel the balance of the front and the back. If you feel yourself rocking a little bit back and forth, someone told me once that was the Archangel Michael. So we'll let the Archangel Michael protect us here as we learn to balance. Breathe. Take another deep breath, just real slowly. Breathe into the earth. Let your shoulders drop. They are not earrings, dear. Stretch your hip bones out. Oh, man, that feels so good. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just kind of allowing my body to relax and bend over like from my spine. With my legs bent. And can you breathe without too much discomfort when you're down there? And then straighten your spine like you're stacking one vertebrae up on top of the next with a nice, beautiful pillow of disc that's got lots of good cushy stuff in between it. Interesting. Something's coming up. Breathe into the earth and lean over to one leg. Do not bend your knee any farther than over your toe. In other words, when you look straight down, your knee is not sticking out any farther than your toe. Take a hold of something if you like. And just lift that other foot. Just lift that other foot. Ooh. Find your center. If you need to move your leg around to allow a counterbalance to your weight or body size, do. Okay, now change if you want, or you can stay on that foot. Take your foot and turn it to a 45-degree angle from your body. You've got to have enough furniture around you so when you pick your feet up off the floor, your one foot up off the floor, that there's something there that you can touch so you can keep your balance without falling. I am not responsible for anything that happens. If I happen to fall, Marilyn Harper is not responsible. Raise your right hand and say, swear to that. I know it's admissible if you ever decided to. Instead, learn the lesson as to what that means. Breathe. Man, I am going to do this every day. I hope. I'm going to release my addiction and habit of non-strengthening movement. And I'm going to go using optimal health and holographic healing. I'm going to go into my body to help rearrange those bones and those nerves that are having some trouble, and that cartilage that gets the opportunity to be rebuilt. So that's your moment for today. Say about balancing. 5 minutes. 30 seconds. And if nothing else, stand with your knees bent, your feet pointing forward, your feet like shoulder width apart, and hold your arms out and lower your shoulders and straighten, don't straighten your back up, but have your back curved so you're balancing there. I think I'll go do that now. Let me know if you like this type of message.
Okay? Thanks. Have a fabulous day.